The creators of Invincible have expressed interest in making a live-action movie. Although there is little in the way of official announcements and casting, I thought I would make my dream casting for a live-action movie. Starting off with Omni-Man, this one was a little difficult for me because there are a lot of great choices. However, after some consideration, I did decide to make Jon Hamm from Mad Men and Baby Driver as my number one choice, with Joe Manganiello and Henry Cavill as close backups. For Invincible, the obvious choice for me was Ryan Potter from the Titans TV show, and he is just at that right age that you could either age him up or down, depending on what time period of Invincible's life you are doing. Some people may disagree with me on this, but I thought Sadie Sink from Stranger Things would be a great choice for Adam Eve. She has definitely grown and matured into a way to fit the character quite well. Unfortunately, Freddie Mercury is no longer around to play the character of Thraag, so as a backup, it's kind of a toss-up between Luke Evans or Jeffrey Dean Morgan for me. Although Jeffrey might be getting a bit too old to play a character like this, so I would probably default to Luke Evans being my main choice. He definitely has the look, and I think he could put on the muscle to play the role. I do have multiple options that could play Anissa. Both Alexandra Daddario or Ruby Rose could play the character pretty well. With short hair, they would both definitely have the look. A lot of people have also made references to Sasha Calle from Flash due to the fact that she has a very similar appearance to Anissa in the movie. However, I would settle on Alexandra Daddario being my first choice. For the Immortal, I thought either Carl Urban or Hugh Jackman would make a great choice, although they are probably both a bit too good looking, considering the character of Immortal was able to pull off being Abraham Lincoln, so he definitely is not a looker. But as far as this character goes, you really just need a rough mountain man look, and I think that either of them could do a great job. However, I would settle on Hugh Jackman being my number one choice. There are quite a bit of voice actors and actresses from the cartoon that I would incorporate into the live action in some type of a way. I would keep Clancy Brown as Damien Darkblood, as well keep Jeffrey Donovan as Machine Head and Zachary Quinto as Robot. All of them did a great job as the voice actors of these characters, and I think they would be perfectly fine in the live action movie as well. Sandra Oh would make a great Debbie Grayson, considering she already voice acts the character. As well, I also thought that Lucy Liu would make a great backup to this character. The only issue is that Debbie is supposed to be around 40 at the start of the comic, so a younger actress might actually need to be cast. However, I would probably still keep Sandra Oh as my main choice. Walter Goggins already voice acts the character of Cecil Stedman, and in my opinion, he is literally perfect for this role. He has the look and the voice, and I would just translate him directly over into the live action. As well, I think that Ed Harris would do a really good job with this character, so he can be on the back burner just in case Walter Goggins is not able to do it. Thaddeus is the leader of the Coalition and a former Viltrumite. I think that it would be justifiable to cast J.K. Simmons as this live-action character. J.K. Simmons is just a bit too old to play Omni-Man, however, as Thaddeus, he would absolutely kill this role, and it would be amazing to see him play this character. Ross Marquand already plays a large array of characters in the cartoon, so I would definitely want to keep him on for at least playing Aquarius, and perhaps he could voice act some other characters if we need him to. Art Rosenbaum is already voiced by the actor Mark Hamill in the cartoon, and I think he could also play the live action as well. Furthermore, Mark Rylance would also be a great Art Rosenbaum, so I would have him as a backup. I really like Michael Dorn voice acting Battle Beast, and it's a great throwback to Star Trek. Battle Beast would obviously have to be a CGI character, so I would just keep him playing this character in the live action. The Rock or Dwayne Johnson would work really well as the Mauler Twins. He would be able to bring out kind of the goofy but also serious nature of them, and it's pretty crazy how he pretty much has the exact same head shape as they do. For Black Samson, I think that Terry Crews or Idris Elba would be a great choice for the role. However, I am more heavily leaning towards Terry Crews taking on this role. Michael Shannon as General Craig would be pretty great. He has definitely proven from his role in Man of Steel that he has the screen presence and the intensity to play a role like this. Casting Conquest was kind of difficult because you essentially have to find an absolutely jacked 70-year-old. However, I do think that Stephen Lang would be absolutely great for this role. He could definitely beef up a bit and be able to bring out that more sadistic side of the character. I do think that Mike Colter would make a great Lucan. He has the same look and feel to the character. Even though the show Luke Cage was a bit of a disappointment, I do think that he has more to offer as an actor when it comes to playing a superpowered individual. Alan the Alien would most likely be a CGI character. There's a pretty good chance it would look a little goofy with prosthetics or an actor with a giant CGI eye. But who knows, maybe they would go practical for the live action. But either way, my top choice is definitely John Cena to play this character. He would definitely be able to straddle that line between being a tough guy and a bit of a goofy character. Those are all of the main characters, or the characters that I thought their casting was the most interesting. I do have more than a dozen additional characters, which I'll go ahead and put down in the description of this video if you are interested in looking at them. But please let me know if you agree or disagree with any of my casting choices. Thanks a lot and have a wonderful day.